Okay, today, people, we have somebody really special. My boy, my big brother,
Yes, ma'am.
who they call the Hollywood trainer.
Something about that.
The celebrity Hollywood
Right, the
trainer.
celebrity
The
Hollywood
celebrity
trainer.
Hollywood trainer.
That's what they call me?
That's what
they
they
call
call you.
you.
But I just call you Hino.
I mean,
But thank you for coming. Let's give a round of applause for Hollywood Hino.
I came in the rain.
Yes. I know,
Almost messed
right?
up my weave.
All right, so I just want to do a little rundown on a little bio of you.
Okay, if it's wrong, I'll correct it.
Okay, yes, please. There's also some stuff that I just found out about you too. First of all, I thought
I
your
just
name.
found out the hell out of it.
How about I thought your name was
A
always just
baby.
Hino. I didn't
No.
know it was Ehinomen.
Ehinomen, Ehikhamenor.
Thank you, because I didn't want to get that wrong.
No, you got it right.
Okay, thank you. And I also found out that it means good angel.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
How'd you Google that?
Don't worry about it. I tell you, you know
We
the
do
women
our
are the
research.
FBI.
I mean, it's good angel because my mom gave me that name because when she gave birth to me, like, it was a long story, but I'm gonna keep it short. The police was about to arrest her for like some like she bought some like something about flowers or something like real flowers.
Oh,
Yeah, or something. And she was like, she got out of it, however the story went. She was like, this baby is a good angel because he saved
Aw,
me.
that's
Something
so
of that
sweet.
nature. Yeah, I gotta ask her the story.
yeah.
But it was something that had to do with the police.
Every
This
good
my gift-
story
She said,
does.
"This is my gift.
And I
This is
saved
my
it.
gift from God."
Yeah. And it was April 1st.
Right.
So it was like, nobody believed like she had a baby.
So you're an April Fool's baby.
Yeah, my
at
dad was
that?
out of town and he was like, oh, the baby's born. He's like, April Fool's hung up. So it was like one of those kind of.
I can
crazy
imagine
birthdays.
how it must be being like an April Fool's baby or April Fool's kid, and everybody thinking like, how do you separate April Fools from something real when you're doing stuff?
I don't know. I never separated. I was like, yeah, I'm a fool. I'm gonna act like it. And if you act up, I'm gonna kick your ass. And that was always my mentality. Like, yeah, I'm a fool. I'm gonna act like it. I'm gonna make people laugh. And I'm gonna play tricks and whatever. And
That's one
I
thing
just
about
went through
Hino.
it.
Hino walks in the room and everybody's laughing.
amen.
It's-
That's a huge compliment.
I never seen you in a bad mood. I never seen people around you not smiling.
Never.
The energy level that I'm so excited for this show.
Yeah. I only have one emotion, and that's
Facts.
high energy and a full zest of life and funny I don't do negativity.
I love
I
that.
don't.
That's why
and people
everyone
that
loves
bring it
you.
around me, I gotta cut them off because like I do not do negativity. I grew up in a small village in Africa, no running water, no electricity, no internet. So when I came to America, when I was like 12, 13, I was like, wow, they got running water? It was like,
At
yes.
13.
I was like, hold up, it's hot and cold? It was like, yes. You got AC? Like everything was
Yes.
amazed to me. And I was like, I'm in this world of like people dream.
Right.
People dream of all the lives that we live. You'd be surprised how many people dream to live the life that you live that most people are ungrateful of. So I wake up with gratitude every day and I'm like, God allows me to live this life again that I'm living for the last
And it's
30
beautiful
years.
that you spread it.
Yeah. I
Because
try
you
to
wake up
give it
and
to-
then you give it to everyone else.
I wake up, I
And
go to
that's
sleep like
beautiful.
that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what is there to be mad about or sad about or depressed about? I come with so much light that other people my grandfather said, be so happy that when other people see you, they become happy.
Wow.
I was like, oh shit. And that's what I've
And
been
you've
doing
done-
since I
you've
was
done
just, I'm still doing that. And that's my gift to humanity.
I love that.
I
Yeah.
can't wait to ask you all these questions.
I know.
But we
I know,
have to
right?
get into our
I thought that was all of
intro.
it already.
Yeah.
I thought
We
it was
gotta
done.
we gotta do the intro.
Oh yes, we do. Okay.
Yes.
So let's just do we're gonna do our quick intro.
Okay.
Which
For the
we did.
cut.
We're so
Yeah, I
excited
know.
that I totally forgot. Okay, guys. So this is Queen,
And this is Heat.
and this
Yes.
is
Shoot the shit.
Shoot it.
And as I said, we have my boy Hino here today. We did speak on you coming here at the age of 13.
Yes.
You was in Queens, if
Summer
I'm not
of
mistaken.
92. I grew up in Queens, New York, Left Rock City, Queens, New York. And then we moved to Jackson Heights, Corona, Northern Boulevard, Astoria.
Lived everywhere.
We grew up right there, right by LaGuardia Airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I moved to Manhattan.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know you even lived in Manhattan. I mean,
I
as an
lived in
adult.
Manhattan for 8 years.
Oh, as an adult.
As an
Okay.
adult.
I get that. Yeah.
My teens and middle of my 20s was Queens, New York.
And I heard that you got into boxing.
Yeah.
Kind of by accident. I heard that you was playing
Nothing's
basketball.
by accident in
No,
life.
you're right.
Yeah.
I
Nothing's
heard
by
that you was
accident.
playing basketball.
I was playing basketball.
You went to the water fountain to
Yeah.
get
I was
water.
like, I went to the water fountain to get water. I would never forget. And then there was a line.
And
I
you
was
heard
and I was like, let me go downstairs to use the water fountain because
Yes.
it's never packed down there. So I went down there and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I walked into boxing.
Right.
I walked into it and it was just amazing. Like I just saw everything that was going on that everybody was doing. It was just fascinating to me. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, I've never tried that. Coming from
Right.
playing every sport.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's something I never tried. And then I went home and I told my mom, I was like, Ma, they have boxing in the recreational center downstairs. Like, she was like, oh, no boxing. She said, look at my Ali. I don't want you to be,
Yeah.
we all got that speech. I know you guys did.
Yeah.
And then I went to my dad. I said, Dad, I gotta sign up for boxing. He's like, what? You know, where you tell your
Yeah.
dad.
Of course, your dad's gonna be.
He said, what your mama say? She said, yes. I gave her the money. I ran over and signed because once you sign, you can't come. So that's how I started boxing.
That is
I just
so
love
cool.
the sound of it, the speed bag, the bell, the
Mm-hmm.
rope. It just resonated to me. I was like, I can't believe I never tried this. And then I kept getting signs after. I was hearing the coach yelling in the corner. It was just music to me. Like just that whole thing just happened at one time. God told me to go downstairs and see what was. I never went downstairs and never. I've been going there. My mother signed us up there since I was when we came to America. It's like, here's where you go to do your homework after school program.
Yeah, after school program.
At the Lost Battalion Hall. And I never went down there. But there's weightlifting, ping pong, and boxing. But I never went down there. I just go upstairs, do my homework, and play basketball and leave. I did that for years. I didn't even know that was going to happen. So that as fate will have it, I started boxing at 16 years old.
And you did the Golden Gloves in Jersey?
I won the Golden Gloves in Jersey. And New York City, I lost in the finals in 2000.
Okay.
And then I was like, then this open class is kind of tough. It's like, I got 15 fights, motherfucker, I got 79 fights. But I loved it, man. I loved it.
But then you chose
I
to
love everything
turn
about boxing.
professional, though.
That wasn't my choice. That was the coach's choice.
Ah.
The coach was like, I think it's time for you to turn pro. I think over 50 amateur fights, it's kind of time. I was like, pro? Like, pro? What do you mean pro? Like, I was just doing this for self-defense. I was just doing this for fun.
Right.
Just fighting in the amateurs was hard enough for me. And then he was like, turn pro. And then my confidence came a little bit after that. Like in 98, I was on the USA team, you know what I mean? With Daniel Judah, Paulie Malignaggi.
All
there was
the hit names.
Yeah. With Collazo. We were all on the same team. I was like, I'm in the same team with these
mixed
guys.
with the elite.
They all became world champions. I'm like, I might be good.
Yeah.
The coach is not just gassing me. So it was like, and then this is when I said, okay, I'll turn pro. He was like, you wanna turn pro boxing? You make up your own schedule. You're doing something you love, or you wanna go work in fucking KFC. I was like, I ain't working in no motherfucking KFC. I'm gonna do this shit.
Well, that's really what happens with a lot of us fighters, right? Boxing saves more lives than it takes.
Of course.
Boxing is,
You're looking at boxing saved my life.
Mine too.
What was I gonna do?
Mine too.
I lost all my friends with boxing. As soon as I started boxing, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All the kids I used to hang out with, I didn't hang out with them.
Right.
I started hanging out with fighters.
Because you're too busy being in the gym trying to work on your craft. You don't
And
have
you're
time
hanging
to
out
be,
with fighters
yes.
that understand the
That
language.
understand the
Boxing is a
language.
language.
Yes.
So if they don't speak it, these kids
It's hard
they
to
don't speak
communicate.
sacrifice, they don't speak
Yeah.
motivation, they don't speak inspiration, they don't speak none of that. You know what I mean? They don't know how to do something, repetition every day, and we all can attest to it. Something might not even come out of it. we'll probably just do it just because we're just
you're
doing it. We look back and we're
Yeah.
like, damn, I never even made it. I never made money doing it. But, you know what I mean? But you do it
For
because we
love.
have passion. You know what I mean?
Passion.
And you love boxing,
Yeah.
and you love the sport, and you love the people, and you love, you know, it builds character. Boxing builds character. People just think two people go in there, knock their head off. I'm like, no.
No.
It's a beautiful
It's a
thing.
lot.
It's really an IQ.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think people fail to realize that it's not just like two people being
They just think of
barbaric
the
and
physical
jumped in.
part.
Yeah,
Yep.
oh, these two barbaric people. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, you literally have to have a certain type of IQ to get in the ring and put the things that you put together. Can you imagine scenes before it even come out, like
Oh my God.
anticipating
Yes.
or knowing like
Yes.
what a person's gonna
Having
do
a
because
master plan.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waking up at 5 a.m. every
Yeah.
morning at dunking training camp. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? Why
So
am I
was
doing
was this before or after? Because I know that you also was on the Contender.
Yes, the Contender season 4.
Yes.
Yes,
season 4
it was shot in
specifically.
Singapore.
Yes.
Shout out to my man.
First of all, I was about to tell you that.
Oh
Okay?
yeah, it was shot in Singapore. Shout out to the host, Tony
How was that?
Danza.
That had to be so cool.
That's amazing. Tony Danza was hosting that year. Sylvester Stallone was still in it. Sugar Ray Leonard, Idolized, and yeah, it was amazing. It was like 16 guys, and they all have to live with each other and fight each other.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It
That's
was
like the
such
first-
a great concept.
Isn't that kind of like the first era of like reality TV, if you want to talk about it?
Oh, reality TV? Yes. For me, that was like my
Yeah.
first like.
But what made you do the Contender?
2008. Joe Chiambo called me. I was with Lou DiBella.
Okay.
That was my promoter, and he was like, yo, the Contender's doing cruiserweights, and I was like, all right, what the fuck that got to do with me? I thought it was acting. I thought it was fake.
Gotcha.
And he was like, no, this is real fighting. It goes on your record, and you get paid every time you win. You get paid more. So he told me the whole concept, and I was kind of stalling for a while. And then Joe Chiambo called me and go, yo, man, they're about to pick somebody else. You gonna go to the audition or whatever? I was like, all right. It was in LA. We went there. It was like 1 million guys, yo. I'm sizing them up like, oh shit. Which one of these guys I can fucking slap up easily? You know. And then I went in there, and my record wasn't that impressive. So I went in there, and they was like, we need somebody like you on the show. Like with the energy, with the funny, and the blah, 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 blah. Because all these other guys are lame. They just know how to fight. And I was like,
90%. 90%.
Yeah, that's all they know is boxing.
Because when people find out that I'm funny, they're shocked.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, oh
They're like,
my
oh, you have
God.
Personality.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like,
So that's when I came in. I just blew their minds in the audition. You know what I mean? And Michelle McNulty, she's a producer for what's the show? The singing show?
American Idol.
No.
The Masked
Voice?
Singer.
The Voice.
Okay.
She's a producer for The Voice because what's the name owns all the shows on Fox? What's his name? He owns the big race, the Survivor. He owns all of them.
Don't get me
You know
the
what I'm
lion.
talking about. Okay. It's okay. But so she was like blown away by like my interview, and she was like, "We got to put that guy on the show." He's like, "You sure?" I was like, "Better fighters." So it's like, no. We need that.
And you made it all the way to the end, right?
So the finale, like at the last dance, you know what I mean? We're not gonna talk about how tired I got in the fight.
Sure.
I was winning all scorecards. And the man hit me like, boop, and my shoe came off. Time out. I was like, which one of y'all kidding me? Shout out to Troy Ross. I still speak to him. I still speak to all the guys.
Really?
Like on Facebook,
Oh, that's cool.
You know, there's a brotherhood. We live together for months.
I was just going to ask you how long you
I
guys
saw
were
them every day.
together.
We lived together for like 2-3 months.
Wow.
And then the finale was at the MGM.
And when
I
you
think
fight
that's
everybody and you're training together, there's a
Right.
certain.
I was just about to
It's
say
a
that.
lifelong
brother,
bond.
I think
Recipe
people,
tacos.
I think people don't realize the community or the
Come
relationships
on.
that you
Come on.
get like
Yes.
out of boxing and
Yes.
being with people like every
That you
single
bleed
day.
with and cry with.
Literally.
You learn about each
You
other.
with them more than you with your own siblings and mom and dad. You're
My
not home.
coaches that raised me,
Yes.
all of us can relate, they were my father figures.
Yes.
I saw my coaches more than I saw my dad. My
That's a
real dad.
fact.
Like, come on.
That
Yeah,
is a
they
fact.
taught me about life. You know what I mean? And I learned about life from boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace. Tommy Brooks from the Contender. He was my coach on the Contender.
wow.
He trained like Holyfield and Mike Tyson. Rest in peace, Nelson Cuevas from Mendes Boxing Gym.
Oh, nice.
Who like my first ever big lesson
Yeah.
in boxing.
Everybody talks about Nelson. Everybody.
Iconic.
Yeah.
He's an
Everybody.
icon. Nelson Cuevas, and this is only one story out of about a million that I'm going to tell. I was like 24 years old, and I fought for the New York Cruiserweight title. And I lost the decision. I came out with 100 people. You know how you come out with an entourage?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah, Hino fighting for the title. Yeah, undefeated Hino. All my girls came, they were like, ah!
Oh.
They had the t-shirts, you know how it goes. When they announced the decision and I walked back, I looked back, one person was behind me. Nelson Cuevas. Nobody else.
That's true.
That was my first life lesson and boxing lesson in the
Wow.
world. I was like, where the fuck is everybody? Like, I think they'll come to the locker room like, yo, it's okay, it's okay. Nelson Cuevas took the bucket. He sat right there with me, and I was like this, and he sat right there with me. I probably sat there for like over an hour. He sat right there. That was my first ever lesson of life and boxing.
That hurt. I
It
felt
doesn't
that.
get more.
Because I think it was
Heartbreaking.
Miguel Cotto who said that when you win, you have 800
No, it
messages.
was, what's
Manny Pacquiao?
Southpaw, Argentina. What's his name? Martinez.
Martinez.
Sergio Martinez.
He said that. He said that.
But when you lose,
When you lose,
you hear from your mom.
only your mom calls.
Yep.
Facts.
Yep.
You hear from your mom, and it was true. I remember when I lost my Bellator fight. It was
we've all been.
everybody is doing the after party.
Everybody.
And I'm sitting in the hospital. Like,
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Damn.
It's happened to all of us.
Yeah.
But Nelson Cuevas was sitting next to me.
Yep. And
For over an
you
hour.
hold that
He didn't say one
person.
word. We just said, mind you, there's no cell phones and none of that at that time. This is like 2005.
Right.
It's 2005. He was just sitting there.
No
with
Instagram.
Me. He was just sitting, no Instagram, no
Yeah.
nothing. He was just sitting there with me the whole time. I've never learned a life lesson. Like, after that, I was fuck
Because
everybody.
those
Hello?
minutes.
Bitch,
Yeah.
you
Get on my
guessing.
line.
You're guessing. But on the other side of things, when you lose a fight, people don't know what to say to you.
Right.
So you got to understand that part too. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you lose a fight, it's not like, yo, good fight. People
Yeah.
come up to you, they're like,
Yeah, it's
So
awkward.
they're
true.
just as sad,
Yeah.
and they don't know what to say to you to upset you or whatever. So you got to understand that
It gets
part too.
awkward.
Yeah, and then you're an athlete, professional or not, you should always be prepared for the win and the loss. You should always be prepared. That's
Okay,
life.
so I came up on something. I
shit.
can't remember. I can't remember what
You
year it was. It
FBI
probably was
today.
2000.
You FBI
It probably was like it was definitely after the Contender.
Yes.
You was in the Essence magazine.
Yes, that was 2010.
Okay, so 2010.
Yes, I was in Essence magazine.
Being a model.
Y'all better be putting the BTSs out of this so people can see I was in impeccable shape.
Oh, don't worry. We
I was
gonna
like
throw the
eye
pictures
candy of the month or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, they were like, oh shit, who is this?
You was being a model.
Yeah.
And,
I was on it.
You was is
That's
that
just
how
nice.
you? Because I know after the Contender, that's how you did. Let's talk about Pep and
Jesus
was it a
Christ.
movie called Diary of the
You
Clean
are
Hustler? Like, what was that?
Where we getting all this shit from? Where you getting all this shit?
Don't worry
Okay,
about
let's
it.
talk about that. Let's not
Okay.
go too far.
All right.
After the Contender, I was like, okay, 20 pro fights, 16-4. I'm like, what am I gonna do now? Do I keep fighting? They had a fight set up for me.
Okay.
After the Contender, they was like, yo, Hino did so good, and we have a fight set up for me. That's when I moved to Manhattan.
Okay.
Yeah, I
That
was
was
like, yo,
2009-ish.
that was 2009.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So 2009, after the Contender, I was like, all right, I'm not moving back to Queens.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna take this second place money.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna do something I wanted to do. I said, what I always want to do? I said, I always want to live in Manhattan. I don't know why.
I was about to ask you what you did with that money.
I always wanted to live in Manhattan. So I went, I saw the building that I liked. It was 1 block away from Trinity.
Right.
And I was already doing the personal training. Like, I was already in, because I already knew, I was like, all right, this is the end of boxing. It's coming up.
Okay.
Because, and this is a life lesson I'm gonna say right now. When you gotta question yourself about going to the gym and doing the road work, it's time to do something.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, when you start questioning yourself about doing something, and that day's gonna come for me too with training. If I say I don't feel like going to the gym and train somebody, I gotta start looking for something else to do. Yeah, and there's just chapters in life that you go through. So I started like I said, yo, I knew the end of boxing was coming when I started questioning myself. When I started like when I spar, I was like, it's not fun no more. Sparring wasn't fun no more. You know what I'm saying? You hit me, I hit you. It was like, I was like, all right, I gotta go find something else to do. So that's when I started. Shout out to Jon Snow. He was the one that first.
Trinity.
Yeah, he was the one that first gave me the opportunity to say, yo, you wanna train people tonight? Because we was training at Trinity, working out there. That's it.
Curtis.
That's it. Me, Curtis, Kid Chocolate, Sakul Powell. Shout out to all my guys. Ronson Frank. It's a long list.
Long list.
Ian James.
Right.
It's such a long list, man. Elvia Mariki. The list goes on and on. Mino, Sammy.
Eric
it was
Kelly.
like all of us. Big Pat. Oh God. Eric Kelly. That was a lot to deal with mentally.
Still a lot.
So yeah, so we got a good stable. We had like 20 guys that will spar each other. You know what I'm saying? Butch, all of us. So we were training at Trinity, and I would leave. We were meeting up there with Colin Morgan, who's our pops. We was training at like 2 p.m. to like 5 every day. So one day I was leaving at 5, and then Jon Snow's like, yo, this is like 2008, and he was like, yo, you wanna help today? You wanna help with the pads? I was like, I don't know how to train people. He was like, whatever, just hold the pads. They don't know the difference between. They just want somebody to hold the pads. And I was like, all right, I'll stay, whatever. And I stayed. That was my first day ever, like holding the pads. I don't know how to hold the pads or telling somebody, but I knew how to like wrap hands, and I knew how to tell people, like, the first time people, you show them in the mirror. And that was the first time ever I started doing it. That was opening the door. So after the Contender, a year later, I was like, let me just take the personal training shit
serious.
100%.
And that's where you started to work first at Trinity?
Yes, at
With
Trinity,
Jon?
2009 with Jon Snow and Marty Snow.
And Martin?
Yeah, so that was my first ever, like, trying to take it serious.
No,
people.
Martin.
And then I moved to Manhattan.
Let me tell you a story about Martin Snow.
Uh-oh.
I know him a long time because I do like the DAs do like the charity boxing organizations. And I've known him about 10 years. He never said 2 words to me. He calls me last year and he goes, Heather, let me ask you a question. Forgive me, but how come you always date boys who hit you?
What?
Excuse me?
And he's
Nah, he
like,
gotta lie.
I swear on my...
No, why would you lie? It's Sunday.
Exactly, the Lord's Day. I have a
Lord's
daughter.
Day.
Yeah.
He said to me, why do you always date men who hit me? He said, I don't know if you realize that we can all tell, but it's time you start dating up.
Wow.
Why would you? He never said anything to you, and that's the first
You
thing.
understand what I'm
On
saying?
a phone call.
And what'd you say?
I said, you're probably right.
I need a drink. I need a stronger drink.
I was shocked. I was like, wait a
I need a
minute,
stronger
everybody
drink.
knows?
I thought I was
I
playing it
didn't know.
off so well.
I didn't know this.
Oh, shoot.
The cat's out of the bag, Martin.
Did you take the advice?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I haven't had a boyfriend since.
Good. Smart. Genius.
Yep.
Don't do it.
Oh, that's
We
so
had
funny.
this conversation. No
Yes.
dating in your 20s.
No dating in your teens and your 20s. It's a waste of
Facts.
time.
A
But
waste of time.
so I started taking it serious, and when Carmelo Anthony signed to the New York Knicks in 2010, and they and then Lala was like, "Yo, can you train my husband?"
Well, how did
too?"
you meet Lala?
I met Lala. That's
Shout
a
out
good
to Lala
question.
Anthony.
Shout out to Lala Anthony, my bestest
girl,
friend
my
in the
girl.
whole wide world, all planets.
I know her thanks to Hino.
Yes, yes, I forgot about that. The producer of the Jemima Kids show.
Yes.
What was that called?
Talk about Pep.
Talk About Pep with Salt and Pepper.
Let's talk about Pep.
The producer of that show in 2009, she was the same producer of Lala's show, and she was
Okay.
like, "Lala's coming to."
Oh.
She said Carmelo Anthony might sign to the New Jersey Nets that time. New Jersey Nets before they became
Okay.
Brooklyn Nets, or New York Knicks. I don't know yet, but Lala's gonna have a show on VH1, and I'm gonna put you on it. So I was thinking, like, how's she gonna put me on it? Like, Lala's married. They put me on that show because the girls were single, whatever. I was like, she was like, don't worry, I'll find a place to put you. So she called me. She's like, look on the news. I look on the news. She's like, Carmelo Anthony signed to the Knicks. I was like, all right. She was like, I figure out what we're gonna act like you're Lala's trainer. I was like, done. That's easy. I could do that in my sleep, and that's how we met.
So you wasn't training her prior to that.
I never met her in my life.
Oh,
before that.
Just the producers.
But the producer knew you.
The producer said,
okay.
"Yo, we're gonna put a scene of you working out." And she was like, "Yeah." And we have this guy, and he's gonna come train you. And she's like, "Sure." He's like, "Let me see what you look like." They showed her a picture. She's like, "Oh my God, who the fuck is that?" And the producer told me that. She was like, when I showed Lala like your picture in boxing and all that shit, and she was like, "Who in the fuck is that?" She was like, "Damn, I'm married though." I was like, "Nah, it's all good. It's a compliment." So I went over there and we just hit it off. We shot the show. Shout out to my man Butch. He came with me. And we shot the boxing scene in the 5th floor Mendez, the old one. 26th Street. We shot that. We shot that over there. Rest in peace, Francisco Mendez. Love that guy.
Fact.
So we shot that, and she was like, "This is no Instagram." She was like, "What's your Twitter? What's your number?" Like, we're gonna be living here. We're moving here soon, so I really want to do like a workout, and that's how me and her started. We all started working out, and one day she was like, we was at Trinity, and she was like, "Oh, Mello, see, I got skills now." And he want to pull up. I was like, "Carmelo Anthony wants to come here? Like, this is like top news, ESPN, whatever." And she was like, "Yeah, what day can you come?" I was like, "Set it up." So we did like a group chat, whatever. And the day he came, he shut down the whole downtown NYC, that whole Trinity block, the World Trade Center. Like, all my friends that firefighters and all that. I was like, "Yo, guess who's coming tomorrow?" It's like, They was like, "Carmelo, he's gonna come to your gym?" "Oh shit, I'm taking off for work." I'm like, "You gotta take off for work. Just come in, look for 2 seconds, whatever." Yo, that shit was pandemonium.
Wow.
It was nuts when Mello came. And then,
So is that how you started training all the celebrities? Because you have a very big roster.
Do I?
Yes. Okay. So let's go down the roster.
It opened the door.
You tried it. Let's go down the roster. We have Drake.
Don't talk about the resume. The resume is crazy.
Let's talk
People
about.
gonna think you're bragging.
I get to brag about my friend.
People gonna think it's exaggeration.
No, they can't think exaggerate because they can Google it.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Let's go down the roster.
We're just gonna go through a little bit because there might be people that I missed.
Listen to the resume. This resume, it shocks me when I read it.
So from what we have, Drake, we have Kevin Hart, we have Alicia Keys,
Wow,
Swiss
Usher.
Beats,
wow,
Usher. We have Neo, who you are currently working with.
Yes, 2020.
Obviously, we have Lala, Carmelo Anthony. We have Noriega,
Oof,
right?
love that guy.
N-O-R-E.
That was one of my inspirations from the hood when I lived in Lafayette City.
Yes, we have. Who else we have?
It's crazy. The list is
The
crazy.
list is so long.
Yeah.
Kelly Rowland.
Wow, love her.
We have
That's Black
Angela
Magic.
Simmons.
Wow.
And I know the list gets longer, but this is what I know from off the top of my head. The list
we got
gets
T.I., we got French Montana.
Right.
The list is crazy.
I love
Curtis
T.I.
Martin, who's in the Hall of Fame NFL.
Nice.
Tony Ayo. Damn. It's crazy when I think about it. Like how crazy it is.
From Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah. It just opened
the door.
It's nuts. It's nuts. You know Uzo? She played Crazy Eyes and
Oh,
you know
yeah,
Uzo,
yeah.
She's
The
two-time
African
Emmy
girl.
Awards. Yes.
Yeah.
Nigerian,
I love her.
to be
Nigerian.
exact.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Nigerian.
And the list goes on and on, man. It's nuts. Queen Latifah.
Yes.
Love her. I'm just such a fan of all these people, before I met them.
Yeah.
But when I saw Queen Latifah, I was like, Queen Latifah's training with me. I was like, wow, like those moments, man. Those are people you watch on TV your whole life.
So is
And
that how
here
you got
are.
Hollywood Hino, or you had that before?
No, that was my boxing name.
Got you.
Hollywood Hino was like, yo, we don't want you to box. You're gonna mess up your face. We want you to go to Hollywood and do movies. I was like, no, the fuck I'm not.
This before?
This is like before I turned pro.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like, no, Hino's not boxing. Hino's not gonna box for real. It's gonna mess up his face. And I was like, man, my face is already fucked up. And they were like, yo, that's how they gave me the name Hollywood.
Do you think celebrities are harder to train?
Celebrities are harder to train?
Yeah. Like, do they show up late? Make you wait around?
That doesn't bother me. Entertainment, I'm in the entertainment business. Entertainment is hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
If you don't have patience, you'll never make it in this business.
No, that's
So entertainment is hurry up and wait, cancellation while you at the gym, All of the above. All of the above.
Yeah, because regular
Last
people
minute.
are awful.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
No.
They know
they're
worse
easy to
than
train.
somebody being like, I
Yeah.
just woke up, I'll come tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like,
They-
I'm at the gym.
No, but celebrities do that too. They're easy to train than real fighters. Like I've trained real fighters, like whatchamacallit, when he was UFC undisputed, Tyron Woodley. And that's a lot of work. Like I used to come to the gym with like 3 t-shirts because like I would be soaked at it. I don't get that. Like real fighters are so much harder to train. And you gotta train them all the time. And a lot of fighters can't afford.
You gotta
So you gotta
protect
train
them.
for free.
You gotta you worry about them. Make sure they're healthy. Make sure they're on weight.
Yeah.
They don't listen. The worst.
Never listen.
The worst.
Yeah.
They lie.
Yeah.
What'd you have for
They
dinner?
can't afford you.
Right.
They be
They
like,
can't afford you that
they can't.
part.
They
No,
can't afford
it'd be
it.
like what you had for dinner, and they be like, no, I just had like some lettuce and
Yeah,
chicken, and they go on the scales, and you 5 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
How, Sway?
How?
How?
My trainer used to ask me, he said, did you do your oral work? I said, yeah. I never did.
The old, I'm gonna do my sit-ups at home.
I literally never did road work my whole amateur career. You know that, right?
No, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Never did road work.
That is madness.
I never hit to.
That's why we got
I just
tired
went
in
to
the
the gym.
finals.
I got
Oh.
all the finals. I got tired.
Wah.
No, she's right. I agree with her. People say, how'd you lose to that person? I was like, I got tired. And that is really like, I never lost to anybody that was like way better than me or stronger than me.
Kat
faster
says
than me.
that.
Yeah. I just got exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a lot.
Yeah.
Like the big stage is a lot. People don't
Yeah.
understand that. We camouflage it a lot, but the big stage is a lot. And that should make you fucking fatigued like a motherfucker. I can attest.
I love that.
So yeah, man. So that's how I started. I started training all those elite. But another thing I want to mention, and I mention this a lot of interviews. People always credit the celebrities. I'm like, bro, there's people behind the scenes that y'all don't know that I train too.
Right.
Yeah.
The head of Goldman Sachs, $500 million cash. That motherfucker slap you with and don't even feel
Don't
like
even, don't even wake up to train.
Merrill Lynch,
Nice.
the big boys. I was Trinity downtown. So those are the guys I was getting. I was getting the Wall Street guys.
Oh yeah, but even before the celebrities, because you're right in the middle of the Wall Street.
These guys were paying you for they were paying you months ahead of time. And how do you think I got to live in Manhattan? And live the lifestyle that I live? You know what I mean? Like
Makes
these
sense.
guys were like, money was never an option.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't start going back and forth with like invoices till like I meet regular people. I'm like, yo, this is how much it costs. Like, what? I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. First of all, you're training with me. And that's my price. And second of all, you want to train at prime time. People don't understand that. Everybody wants to train, the morning slot.
Yep.
The 5 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Yep.
Then the gym dies down.
Yeah.
You know, if you for the real people that really train people or go to gym, and then it starts up again in the 5 p.m. to like 10 p.m. That was my schedule every day. 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Ask anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I still went out and partied every night. I don't know how I did.
I don't know
can't do
how
that
you
no
did
more.
either.
But yeah, so people want a slot. So if I'm training you at 5 p.m. and you're paying me $200 a session, and then somebody comes, I'm like, yo, this is how much this person pays. So for me to cancel this person and pass her on to some other trainer, you have to fill in the 5 p.m. and pay more than $200.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, that's what it costs. You know what I'm saying? You can't pay the same thing she's paying because I'm not going to cancel her. We already built a relationship.
Right.
You know, this is a trainer-client relationship, and she's already paid ahead of time. One day I'm going to write a master class of how to train.
I think you
Can
should.
you write me a
I think
little
that's my-
notebook?
Oh, no, for sure.
I could use some
that's
tips.
that's my next thing. I'm going to do a master class of different clientele and how to train a football player, how to train a tennis player, how to train a basketball player. I'm going to put how to train a celebrity, high end, blah, blah, blah. How to train a Saudi Arabia client. You know what I mean? One day I'm going to put it out there so people can definitely see the way I do it. Because I know I make it look easy, but this shit ain't easy at all. This shit is
That's
this
like
shit
you
is
said, so much
strategic.
goes on behind the
There's
scenes.
so much that goes on behind the scenes that motherfuckers don't even know. I'm like, bro, you don't even know the half of. Oh yeah, I want to be a trainer. I'm like, how much time do you have? Because I'm gonna give you the basics and then see, you know what I'm saying? And then that's what it is, man.
I remember me coming and training with you a lot in the city, taking your classes all the time. Remember me and my cousin used to come, and then we would like go like eat lunch and stuff like that. And I mean that we would be literally like laughing in the middle of the city because we would be dying. When I mean dying, stomach hurting.
That's good.
Hanging out with him all the time.
Wow,
it was always just working out and eat food and laugh.
When I lived in the city, like I literally lived a block from the gym.
Yeah.
So it'd be like we train. I'm like, yo, y'all want to come to my rooftop? They were like, what? You live here? I'm like, I live right up the block. Mm-hmm. And then it was like a whole day spent with each other. We supposed to like just train for an hour. People would stay there till like the class would be like noon. People would still be at my building like 7 p.m. just like laughing. And I knew that since I was a kid that the energy is contagious and make people laugh, make people feel good or whatever. But one of the best compliments I ever had, I think it was somebody that came, hung out with us, that never hung out with us. They just heard about, oh, you hang out with Hino, whatever. And the guy texted me the next day. He's like, yo, bro, that was literally the best night of my life. I was like, really? We do that every day. He's like, you guys do that every day? I was like, we literally do that every day. Every day. Till today. And that's just what it is. You know what I mean?
Well, you said one time that your energy is your currency.
Yeah, your energy is your currency, man.
Tell me about that.
People think they just, like when a high-end clientele hires me, they think they just hire for boxing skills. I'm like, bro, no the fuck they not. They hire me. I'm the whole package.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you make them feel good. You make them laugh. I'm a great storyteller too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And people's like, it's authentic, man. It's just natural. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh shit, this guy's. I'm walking their dog. I'm parking their motherfucking fucking Rolls Royce. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing the whole thing, the whole package.
But
Drake can't go to fucking Whole Foods.
Oh, you're right about that.
I'll go do it for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't got no pride and no ego. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers need something. I'm there. I'm the whole package. You know what I'm saying?
You also said that you really don't, like, if anybody's coming to you to lose weight, like, don't come to you.
Yeah, don't come
because
to me.
You're more here. Yeah, you're like, I'm more here to, like, train your mind.
Yeah, I'm here
to mentally make you strong.
That's what separates me from the average. That. Like, I'm more for the mental. We're going to be with this for the rest of our life. You're going to gain weight, lose weight. Nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah.
It's just for a picture on Instagram. But as far as, like, when people say, yo, man, when I was training with Hino, yo, my mentality, yo, man, the shit that he told me, that's what I pat myself on the back for because, like, we train the mind, man. You know what I'm saying?
I felt that.
You train the mind and the body, the body follows it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once you train the mind, once you get up and say, yo, man, I want to go there. You know what I mean? And it's not just lifting weights or whatever the fuck everybody does at their gym. You know what I mean? And that's what separates me from so many people. I train the mentality.
And all these celebrities are at the top of their game, whether it's music. Mm-hmm. So they recognize real.
Kevin Hart's the number one comedian when I'm training.
You know, people like that.
Drake
only
is the
one.
number one rapper when I'm training. You know what I mean? Yeah. Usher's the number one R&B. Open up for the fucking Super Bowl halftime. Who does that? Mm-hmm. Like it goes deeper than that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I channel their mind and I literally get in there. You know what I'm saying? And some people, like, if you can take great people and make them greater, that shit is a humane skill.
You think that comes, and do you feel like that comes from
Guinness
boxing?
Book of World Records for that shit. I might go down to Guinness Book of World Records for like, yeah, that does come from boxing. That comes from boxing, like, you know what I'm saying? The way we were trained.
The discipline.
You know the discipline. Like, motivation and inspiration and all those things are temporary. But if you have the discipline to want to be greater and not put up your feet and be like, oh, I'm the number one on Netflix and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And want to still push yourself. Yeah. That's impressive.
But also too is the days that you come to the gym, you don't feel like doing anything.
Yeah.
Or you're hurt and you're injured and you it does not matter what the excuse is. You can't use it. And you have to mentally push yourself when you're sparring and you're tired and they're like,
exhausted.
One more. And you know what I'm saying? You can't turn and be like, no, I don't want to do one more. What the fuck are you talking about? You gotta get in there and do one more.
My boy woke me up one time. He said, yo, we gotta run. I said, run for what? What are we running? He said, road work. I was like, shit. I thought he said, we gotta run today. I said, run for what?
Well, because most people never really experience that moment where they have to decide if they're going to give up or keep going.
No.
And
Most people
shows regular people that.
Yes. Most people, 85% of people just want to work 9 to 5 and retire like 60 something years old, and they just want to follow the routine. That's 85% of people. We're like the 1% that actually want to push ourselves, actually want to strive for greater and embrace pain, and torture, and all the shit that comes in it.
All the psychotic things.
Yeah, all the things that come. We're 1% that wants to, and like we've all asked ourselves that, like, why am I doing this?
Oh, definitely.
Why am
But I think if you could do one thing, you could do anything.
More than once.
Yeah, but boxing is so hard, and this is the best thing I can probably say about the sport. Boxing is so hard. Everything in life was easy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you do something. The wise man said, you do something that's hard, and everything in life is easy.
It's funny because for me, the other way around. Yeah, my life was so hard. Yeah, but no girl was that hard. Yeah. I mean, until, I got to... Yeah, but
exactly.
In the amateurs, I knocked everybody out.
Exactly. That's why you know Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That part.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
And that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. But, yeah, man, like mine was... Boxing is so hard, everything in life was easy. Yeah. Till today. Everything is super easy. You know what I mean? You know me, I live the most unbothered life that you ever see. I'm the most
so unbothered. It's annoying.
I'm so unbothered that my mom used to be like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? He's like, be honest, the house is on fire. The motherfucker's just sitting there. You know, like, I don't panic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't overthink. Like, I don't have none of those things. When I came to America, there's like, yo, man, why? Well, I was young. It's like, why are you so happy all the time? He's like jolly all the time. You know how people they find that strange. Yeah. You know, and especially when they know you for years. Mm-hmm. And I said, that's funny you asked, because like when I came to America, it was like, yeah, how you feel today? I'm like, I'm sensational. Like, is there any other way to feel? They're like, yes, there is. I got anxiety. I got trauma. I got depression. My heart just broken. And like she named like 30 things. I was like, Jesus Christ. People have that? I didn't even know. And here I am, like, every day till today. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think it's we all have the same problems, but it's how we react to it. I think that's what it is. Right? Yeah, you know what I mean? I think it's how we react to it. You know what I mean? It's like my kids just got in a car accident like a couple of weeks ago.
Really?
God forbid.
Yeah, they got in a car accident.
So sorry.
Yeah, they're good now.
Okay.
Yes. You know what I mean? And somebody was like, yeah, at the gym the next day. I was like, yeah, what's up? What happened? It was like, bro, it's life. That is life. Life happened. It could have been worse. It could have been worse than that. You know what I mean? They're healing and everything. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? But it was a bad car accident. Like that car was totaled.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
God
there
bless
was a big
them.
driver. Thank God.
Yeah.
It could have been a badass fucking holidays. Yeah. But yeah. So it's like, anyways, the point of bringing that up is like, life is gonna happen.
So do you think that mentality came from coming to this country from?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Africa, and
that's part of it. That's part of it. And then life is short, man. It's so short. Like you don't even know how short life is. The wise man says you have 3,000 problems until you get sick. Now you have one problem.
Right.
Now you have one problem. You're like, fuck, when am I gonna get better? When am I gonna get better? And now you have one problem. You know, so most of the things that we worry about, Jerry Seinfeld said, don't even happen.
Right.
We're just in our illusions. Most of the things that we worry about is like it doesn't even happen. It doesn't even exist.
I've learned so much in the last that I feel like I owe you money for a therapy session.
Trust me. These are all gonna be when I'm packaging.
Do you take Medicaid? I'll fire my therapist on air. Can we FaceTime? I need 30 minutes a week. That's it. Because already I'm like,
You need a therapist online?
yeah.
I could do that.
Right.
You could do
I
that.
could do that. That's easy. 30 minutes? Please. Hype somebody up. I do that shit for free every day.
Oh my God.
So do you think that coming from Nigeria, because we know how, my family's from Grenada and Trinidad. So
Yeah,
we know
Jamaican.
how, you always say that, and I always tell you no, and you still call me a Jamaican. I don't know why.
I thought you was Jamaican all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Do you think that with the profession that you have taken on,
Yes.
your parents are still proud of you? You feel like you went against the grain? Like, how do you feel?
That's a great question.
How do your parents feel about your direction? Because when you come from like Nigeria or Africa or like Caribbean, they want you to be a doctor, a lawyer, engineer, like things like that. So what was that like?
I did go against. Great question. I did go against the grain, but a lot of people that went against the grain, they didn't make it.
That's a fact.
So I'm like one of very few that's like, I'm not gonna graduate college. I'm not gonna live. I'm not gonna work 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do entrepreneur. They're like, but entrepreneur is like every day, and then 10 years go by and nothing happens. I was like, I'll be all right. I'll be all right if I think I'm good as I am. I couldn't live routine, man. I couldn't live routine. We don't listen to people.
I was
We don't
just
listen.
going to say that.
So I can't work
listen
for
to
nobody.
nobody
I don't want to
else.
listen to nobody.
No.
And then there's pros and cons that come with being an entrepreneur. There's pros and cons that come with being a 9 to 5. And then my number one thing that I knew I wasn't gonna become whatever my parents wanted me to become. The motherfuckers had like 2 travel days a year. I'm like, oh shit! I like to travel. I travel every week. The fucking give me 2 travel days a year, and then I'm in the office
And you have to
16
ask permission
hours.
though.
And then you gotta ask permission to travel. You gotta ask permission to use the bathroom. You gotta ask permission, like when you're late. Like, oh no, I was not.
Not for us. Not for.
It's not for me.
It's so
The
hard.
entrepreneur route was built for somebody like me. You know what I mean? Like, I like to be in the gym 24 hours or not. I like to build my own schedule. I like to I don't plan. You know what I mean? Like, if you see me traveling somewhere, 90% of that was last minute. My friend called me. You know when you got friends like friends with no kids. They be like, you want to go to Africa on Friday? I'm like, let me look at it. And another perks that come with training high-end clientele, most of the stuff they pay for you to come with them.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's a lot of perks.
a
Like,
blessing.
hey, yo, you want to go to courtside Knicks game? Hey, yo, my daughter's bar mitzvah is in Uzbekistan. But we got the seat for you at the private jet. You know, those things come with, which I'm going to write in the masterclass. And these are the perks that come with it. So most of the things you see me doing, as like at the Super Bowl and I'm not paying for that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's just the perks of training high-end clientele. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. So yes, I like to pick up and go anytime that I choose. Same as relationships. Where you going? What time you coming back? Who all over there? Why you wearing that shirt? Oh yeah. Oh, I don't like that motherfucker.
Is that why you never been married?
I never been married because relationships are like fat people. They never work out. That's bars.
No.
Should I say that
Bars,
again?
right?
Yeah.
Should I
One
say
more
that
time
again?
for the people who missed it.
Relationships are like fat people. They never work out. Mm-hmm. They can go 5 months, they can go 5 years, and it's still gonna end.
That's right. You're still gonna break up with them for the first red flag that you saw.
Yeah. It's a great illusion to think things last forever. And when you look at it, in depth in it, nothing lasts forever. So who are we fooling? Who are we fooling? I already found the love of my life.
Gotcha.
It's boxing. I already found the love of my life. You know what I mean? I already dedicated my time and emotions to the sport of boxing. I still
always
am in
say
some
that.
way.
I get enough love
Boxing is my
inside these 4
relationship.
walls
No, that's a
every day.
fact.
Yeah, exactly.
I get so much love when I come here
exactly.
that I go home and I don't need no more.
No, why else do you need that?
Right.
Why else do you need that? You know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
ruining your day at 10
Yeah,
a.m.
also
Oh
feel
my
like
God.
even though-
Somebody took 5 missed calls. Bitch, you just called me 5 times. You thought that was a big difference if you keep calling? Like,
But
come on.
I do think it would
And
be
then I like
hard
to travel
for you, though.
alone. I love to travel alone.
Really?
Love travel by myself.
I
My boy's
get
like,
it,
yo,
though.
meet us in Asia. I was like, all right. He was like, oh, we're gonna send you. I was like, no, I'll book my own flight. He was like, no, fly with us. It's like 26-hour flight. I said, I'll do it by myself. Yeah, I've done it so many times. Yeah, so I like traveling alone. I like.
What's your
being
favorite
alone.
place to go?
Damn, it depends. You have to be specific. It's so much.
Sunny.
Like my favorite island will be Turks and Caicos. My favorite European is London. You know what I mean? I like Toronto.
Who has the best food?
India.
Really?
Yeah, India had the best food.
Really?
Apart from West African food, that's my number one because I grew up on that.
So what
But
kind
yeah,
of food is African food?
African food is like
I'm
the
going on
spice.
script.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't. No,
It's
we're
real
in a
spicy. I
conversation,
take
okay?
y'all. Yeah, it's real spicy.
Please take us.
It's a lot of soups. It's one food
Okay.
for different soups.
Yeah.
That's bread,
You know
right?
what I mean? And
That's
it's amazing.
like the flour bread?
Yes. And you gotta eat it with your hands. I use my fork, but
Because you bougie.
They're like, I eat American. He's like Americanized. I'm like, I've been in America for over 30 years. Like
Do you still have
but you
family
lived
there?
in-
my whole family's in Africa.
Oh, okay.
Only my siblings are here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you lived in LA and New York. Which state do you love?
I lived in
best?
LA, New York. The greatest city in America is Miami.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the greatest. Miami's the greatest city. in
Is it
America.
because it's always hot and it has the beach and stuff?
No, it's just.
Or
it's
you just read the vibe?
It's just the vibes, the action, the boat, everything to do in Miami is the best, and the weather's always correct.
Always good.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my favorite place in Africa would probably be Zanzibar.
Zanzibar.
Google that.
Okay.
The water is the
Zanzibar.
most Zanzibar. Google that shit.
Yeah.
It's life changing.
One of the guys from the gym just moved to Africa.
Oh yeah.
As you should. He's
Yeah.
smart. He's
He
smart.
moved
He wanted to raise
Nairobi.
his kids over
But
there.
yeah, if I move, I'll move to Asia.
Oh,
Thailand,
okay.
Thailand is number one.
I heard
It's
that
number
Thailand
one
is a
place
really
ever.
good place.
You train, you eat clean. The weather is 100 degrees every day, and it's not humid. Because I hate humidity. That's why I hate not
okay.
hate, but like Arizona
Dislike.
heat, Houston heat. It's too much. Florida in the summertime, it's like as soon as you open the door, like Satan is out there. You know what I mean? Like, God damn, this must be what hell feels like. I said, this is so hot, man. And I can't go to hell, man. It's too hot in this motherfucker. I can't even take this heat. So yeah, so when people say, what's your favorite place to travel to? And I'm a professional traveler. I'm on my 4th passport.
Okay.
They
Every
have to
time.
be specific. You know what I'm saying? But I travel for food. You know what I mean? My dream job is Anthony Bourdain.
That
Oh,
was mine.
yeah.
That
That's my
was
dream
mine
job.
too.
I get paid to eat.
My
Yeah.
daughter knew that. I want to travel the world
Pay
and
me-
eat all the food.
Pay me to eat food.
I was gonna
And I will
ask
give
you
you the
if
best
you like
YouTube
to
show
eat.
you ever get in
Yeah.
or Facebook TV, whatever.
What's
Hey,
your
yo,
favorite
if you're
place in
listening
New
out
York?
there, that's my huh?
What's your favorite restaurant in New York?
My favorite restaurant in New York. That's a great question. Well, I moved out of New York 8 years ago, so I don't really have a favorite anymore. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for.
Gotcha.
If I'm in the mood for like African food, I'll go to Brooklyn or the Bronx.
Is New York the only place that you've been that has like all types of food?
Diversity. Yes, like
Diversity?
New York,
Okay.
New York opened me to like nationalities. Like when I came here, I thought it was just Dominican and Puerto Rican. Then I saw Ecuadorian,
Yeah.
Nicaragua. I was like, what the fuck? There's so many Latin, speaking
Yeah.
places. Yeah, so when I came here, I thought it was just Puerto Rican and Dominican, and then we found out, you know what I mean? But yeah, like I didn't know like nationalities and all that stuff. When you play soccer, and boxing is an international sport, you learn
Right.
so much about so many people. Yo, where you from? It's like, oh yeah. My boy's African too, but it's a different kind of African. I remember when I was young, and we'll walk down the street, my friends would be like, yo, what that motherfucker said? I was like, you don't speak my language. It's like, oh, I thought you speak African. I said, Africa is a continent. Within. I used to teach motherfuckers. She laughed.
Yeah.
I said, there's like over 200 dialects and so many
Right.
countries within a continent. I don't know what the fuck that motherfucker said. He doesn't speak my language. So yes, I used to teach. I done taught so many of my friends and people that hung out with me so much about Africa. Like if they said it somewhere else, they would look so ignorant that I
Right,
said,
you have
yo,
to-
don't
yeah.
ever say that in public. You know what I mean? So yeah. So
That's why you carry Africa on your back, huh?
I mean, yes, the Africa on my back is like carrying. People say, why didn't you just put Nigeria? I said, no, I want to put Africa. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the motherland, cradle of civilization, and blah, 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 blah. And I want people to, I represent all of Africa,
Right.
not just, you know what I mean?
Not
I
just
represent
Nigeria.
all of New York City.
And that was important
Not
to you
just
in your
Queens.
career, right?
It's very important. It was very important. It's still important till today. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still carrying on back for the
Right.
rest of my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
That's who
people
you
know
are.
me for that, yeah. That's who I am. That's why I didn't get an OnlyFans, because I said too many people know that tattoo.
They gonna know.
I was like, damn, I need to cash in on this OnlyFans money. Y'all, I don't give a fuck. My
Right, they
career's
making
over.
millions.
Yo,
They are making.
this chick I knew, she just bought a mansion in Vegas and Miami.
I know a girl who said she made her first $1 million in a month, and that's her first.
And how long?
A month.
Shit. Yo.
I wish my morals were just a little bit.
I
Just
ain't
a
got
little
that.
bit.
I ain't got no morals.
bit lower.
I ain't got no standards. I ain't got none of that.
I got a
I'm too
daughter.
old
It's
for that.
it's out of the question.
I'm too old for all that. I don't care about none of that shit. All that shit is fake.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
I want to make $1 million in a month.
Facts.
Easy. Can you imagine? Can you imagine me with that kind of money?
God.
People think I'm wild.
Why?
Imagine me.
Imagine you.
I said, God only gave money like that, like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. God only gave a certain kind of people that kind of money.
Because he already know.
I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, I'll be flying over this building and I'm like, is that,
A helicopter.
that shit didn't even come out yet. I'll be buying shit that don't come out for years.
You'd have came to the
I go to
podcast with
China.
a helicopter.
Yeah,
With a
I would
plane.
have landed in the air taxi. I would have landed in that motherfucker like, I can't have that kind of. I like the finance that I have is controlled. Sometimes I go crazy. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes it goes. I make it real fast. Sometimes it's a slow season, and I'm still the same person.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You guys have seen me when I had literally millions of dollars, and you guys see me when I had nothing, and you didn't know the difference.
Yeah.
You don't know the difference.
You've never changed.
No.
Even it does not matter how you first. You come out, you still support people.
I have to.
That
I stop
you
at
know.
every gym when I'm in New
yeah,
York.
all the time.
They're like, why are you here? I'm
You
like,
show love.
I grew up here.
You show.
Yeah.
I gotta give you guys the story. So how I met Hino.
How
Right?
we
I
met.
think it was like my first Golden Gloves or something
Yes,
like that.
yes,
I
yes.
think I probably had just one or whatever. I'm walking through
Yeah,
and I hear this person going, Ronica Jeffrey,
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah,
I'm like,
screaming.
yeah.
I was
yeah.
her biggest fan.
I was like, hi.
Because she was like, I was like, she's gonna know me one day.
Yes.
I saw and I'm a huge supporter of the. Thank you for telling that story.
Yes.
I'm a huge supporter of the art form, of boxing, of sports, period. And I'm just a huge supporter of the grind and the come up, because we all know about that. We all know when nobody was in the stands, and now the stands is packed. So we all went through that transformation. So they were hyping the opponent up.
Maureen
And
Shea.
I was like, I think this girl's gonna beat her. Everybody's like, come on, bro. She's training for the movie. She's an Oscar winner. I was like, I don't give a fuck. This girl's gonna, let's get tickets. Let's go. And that's the first time I ever saw you. And then I started seeing you in
And
the
then
boxing
we
gym when
became-
you turned pro.
We became the best.
I'm still your
the
biggest
besties. Yeah.
I'm still your biggest. I remember Heather being here too, like at Gleason's, you know what I mean? And they were go crazy over Heather.
I
Like,
know,
people,
still do
people
to
went
this day.
nuts. Like, oh, yo, you know who that is? I was like, I know of her. I've seen her before at the gym. It's like, I was like, yeah, we cool, but like we know each other. And but it's like, yo, you know her? I was like, I know every fighter, motherfucker. Like, especially if they good. Like the kid Whitaker,
Yeah.
that won recently. Like, I was talking about him, like when he came out the Olympics, and people were like, yeah, he's a showboat, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. I hate when people say that. Oh, yeah, it's too much. Do you know what it takes to be a fighter?
An
Do you know what it
Olympian.
takes to be a fighter? If somebody's a showboat, let the motherfucker be a showboat.
I mean, if
it's
they're
so
winning-
short-lived.
It
Fighting
is.
is so short-lived. Like, my pro career was like 5 years, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? So somebody's like, oh, he's showboat, he cocky. I'm like, can you fight? Do you know how to throw a jab?
It's always those.
You can't even tell a left hook from a fishing hook. Shut the fuck up. I hate when people talk shit. Yo, you know what? That's why I stopped. People don't know this. That's why I stopped going to barbershops.
Because
I didn't want to back and forth. Everybody knows I'm a fighter,
Yeah.
and I've been going to the same barbershop. So as soon as I walk in,
You
it's
get
like,
emotional when
listen.
people just start saying stuff. I thought it was only me. Like I'm either getting mad
Yo,
or
did you see that fight last
irritated.
night? That guy sucks. He was fighting for a world title. You know how many guys he beat to get that opportunity?
Yeah.
Can you fight? That always shuts up every conversation.
Yeah.
Do you know how to fight? That guy sucks. Run around this building one time. Let me see. Do one lap. That's not even a mile. Just do one lap.
Try
y'all
10
check out.
rounds.
Let me see 10 push-ups. Let me see 10 push-ups. Every motherfucker in the corner eating fucking 2 hot dogs. Like, you see that fight last night? He got knocked out. I said, can you fight?
Right.
So I never talk bad about any fighter or any UFC fighter. Like, bro, you know what it takes to become, to even fight on TV. Remember back in the days when it was so hard to fight on TV?
Yeah.
They called me one time. They're like, "Yo, you fighting on ESPN? They might show you. They might not. if the main event,
they got the time.
Then you are.
What they call it? A swing bout.
You be out there praying for early knockouts.
I know. Please. Imagine telling all your friends, watch me on TV.
I know. And then
that happened to me on Showtime one fight. I was like praying. We needed 2 knockouts. We had 2 fucking full fights. I fought after the main event.
That's why I talk to fighters, because you guys can relate to everything.
So who's your favorite fighter right now?
Right now? Terrence Crawford. I love what Alexander Usyk has done to the sport. Came out of, well, not nowhere, but he won Olympic gold. But I love it, defying the odds of what a heavyweight's supposed to look like, what it's supposed to be. And he defeated all of them. Daniel Dubois, who's like Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury. Like, he's going to go down in history as probably
one of the best
top 5 greatest heavyweights of all time. And that top 5 and top 10 of heavyweights throughout the years has been the same people all the time. Usyk just knocked somebody off for what he's done in the last couple of years. And shout out to Turkey Al-Shade for bringing the sport back and to the highest. And I love it.
I think he brought excitement to the heavyweight. I think he brought excitement because it was getting like, the same people. And I think he was like the shining light that came into it and made people be like, okay, now I'm interested.
I love it. I've always been interested. I watch like this kid that I love so much, Abdullah Mason. I love those kids. I'm like, I've heard about them for years. Like, when people hear about boxing or whatever, they always ask me, I give my opinion or whatever. And I love it. I love how boxing's going. I love the superstars. And I still love Canelo Alvarez. I still love him. I went to the last 12 Canelo Alvarez.
You always go to fights. You support
fights.
it.
I love networking. I love sitting at the fight. And Dave Chappelle sitting next to me. I'm like, oh shit, Dave Chappelle sitting next to me? That means we're going to talk all night. He about to be my best friend. Because anybody that's sitting next to me 5 seconds, we're about to be BFFs. Hey, yo, you want another beer? All right, man. Yo, my man. Bring the popcorn. You know what I mean? So something like, there's nobody that sit next to me for more than 5 minutes that we engage, man. Me and Mario Lopez at the Mayweather fights.
We sat next to each other.
He's like, yo, bro, man, what's your number, bro? When a celebrity asks you for your number, you. So he like, how you think that round? I was like, well, what he needs to do. He's like, okay, let's see. He's like, man, you were right, man. I was like, yeah, I've been boxing 30 years. I know a few things. That's how you get it.
Do you think that there's anybody that you've trained that you be like, you know what, if you wanted to fight and you because you got hands or you got good footwork.
Yes.
Who out of all the people you train, who?
If Kevin was a little bit taller, he could crack a few people because he hits hard and he's fast. Okay. He's a natural athlete. He played high school basketball.
All right.
But my number one would be Usher. Usher footwork. He loves to do it.
He trained here for a movie.
Yeah, I've seen him spar.
And
that's when he wasn't good.
Yeah, when Adamas was here, he was training with Ronica and then Don.
Yeah, Drake can fight.
Oh, okay.
He got a big right hand that can knock somebody out.
But like he got like hands, or it's giving like DJ.
No. No, he got a big right hand that I'm like, bro. If you hit somebody with that, and he's tall, he's like 6'3", you know what I mean? Got size.
Is he that tall?
And he's tall. He's tall.
Interesting.
Like, people are shocked when they see him in person. They're like,
he doesn't seem tall.
Chris Brown could definitely fight if he wanted to, like a celebrity boxing fight. This is all celebrity boxing. This is not like pro. But who else? And that's how I feel. I feel like my top 5 will be those guys that I just mentioned. They could actually do a celebrity, like what Jake Paul's doing right now. They can do it. Like 8 rounds. What are they doing now? 6 rounds? What up? 5 rounds? You know what I mean? Yeah. So like those. If those guys like Salt Poppy, you know those guys.
Salt Poppy.
Yeah. Like he's YouTube. He's a YouTube.
Okay.
He was fat and then he lost weight. Whatever. Yeah. Like those. If those guys can do it,
Why not?
Yeah, these streamers.
But we
they
see it all
boxing.
the time, like the charity boxing events. People
Yes.
train for 3 months. I mean, it could happen.
Yeah, like the haymakers and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Anybody can fight
Right.
if they're trained properly, and if they go in there, Neo can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get a fight for Neo right now. You know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah,
think he got the...
in that space, I want to find somebody else who's R&B on his level.
okay.
And be like, yo.
Like a celebrity.
And be like, yo, I'll fight him. And then we take it to Saudi Arabia and get this out. Where else are we going to do it? We're going to do it in Saudi or something, or Dubai.
Make sure you get the opponent to train here.
Right.
The opponent, you guys can train him.
Me and Ronica will train
yes,
him.
please.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
We'll work across the corner from you.
We need all the publicity.
Facts. Okay, if you can train anybody dead or alive, who would it be?
Michael Jackson.
Love that answer.
Michael Jackson.
I love that
I've
answer.
never been starstruck in my life until I met Michael Jackson. And Alicia Keys. I've never been starstruck in my life until I met those people. I was starstruck.
Listen, people have fainted over Michael. Okay.
I was starstruck.
Passed
When Michael
out.
Jackson was like, yo, what's your name? Blah, 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 blah. I was like, he was like, where you from? And then later, he asked me like 3 questions. And then security was like, yo, man, there's other people that want to... I got outside and my boy was like, yo, what y'all talking about? I was like, yo. I forgot my name. I've never been starstruck. Same when I first met Alicia Keys, like Swiss was like, yo, my wife want to work out with us, man. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, all right. He said, honey. I was like, she's here. Like, she's in the same house. He's like, yeah. Honey, Hino's here. And I heard her coming down the steps, and my heart was beating. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, stand your ground. You better stand your ground. You been here before.
Right?
Act like you got some sense. And she came down, she was like, hey. I was like, oh my God, you do exist. I thought this shit was AI. She was like, I went to your Instagram and like she gave me the best compliment. Like she was like, I laughed at every video. I was watching it like all night.
Yeah.
Like, she was like, man, we gotta work out, whatever. You so funny. You so funny. I was like, this is Alicia. He's talking to me in her own house. You know what I mean? And like you used to have like I had posters of her on my wall, and then I had Muhammad Ali. I had Alicia Keys and Muhammad Ali. That's
Is that
all I
your
had on
favorite
my wall.
fighter?
Yeah, that's all I had on the wall. Yeah, you know, favorite human being, not
being.
fighter,
Okay.
human being. That's the greatest human being to ever.
Do you have a favorite fighter?
Do I have a favorite fighter? Sugar Ray Robinson.
Okay.
Sugar Ray Robinson for what he did, when he did it, and I wish he was a smarter businessman. We all wish we were smarter in business. He owned like blocks and blocks of Harlem on 125th. Like
really?
He had the nightclub. He had the laundromat. Like he owned like brownstones. I don't know how he lost all that, but you know how the story goes.
Yeah.
Like he was my favorite of all time. As far as like all around fighter, power, skill, footwork, ring generalship, and outside the ring. Yeah, man. Sugar Ray Robinson. Love boxing forever, and I'm just a fan. I'm just a huge fan of boxing. I'm a huge fan of talent. I'm a huge fan of superstardom. I'm just a huge fan of the rags to riches story of boxing that everybody has. You know what I mean? I love the story of the underdog. Oh man, that guy was here, and now he's here. I'm like, he's gonna make a comeback. They're like, no man, you can't come back from that. And then he makes a comeback. I live for it. I live for the comeback story. We're all stories of the underdog. Yeah. And I live for it. And that's what my clothing represents. People are like, oh, yeah, what does that represent? I'm like, it's a story of the underdog. Come from nothing or was there and then lost it all and then came back. You know, like it's evolution, man. It's transformation. I love it. I live for it. You're looking at my 15 comeback.
It's true.
Motherfuckers think I was on top the whole time. I was like, no, that social media just has it like that. I'm like, motherfucker, if I told you half of my fucking defeats in the last couple of years, you'll be like, that happened to you? Right. And you kept going? I'm like, yeah, what do you want me to do? Sit down and go on Instagram and cry like most people and be like, oh, guess what? I lost my house and my house just burned in the fire. I don't give a fuck. Nobody give a fuck about that. That does nothing for me. You know what I mean? People can't. Then what they gonna say? Oh, sorry to hear. I'm gonna pray for you. It's the same routine shit that people say to you. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody coming in and be like, what? That happened to you? Yo, man, check your bank account. I'm gonna send you like $500,000. Ain't nobody doing that. So when people vent on like social media and things, I'm like, bro, unless maybe you put a GoFundMe or something, and then that don't even help. But like it doesn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody cares.
Yeah,
What's the best piece of advice you ever got?
The best piece of that's a good question. Damn, I got so many. I'm just thinking of one that I probably still use.
Maybe something that's
that I
applicable
probably
to
still
now.
use. Yeah, that I probably still use to today. That's a good one. Shit, there's just so much that's right through my head right now. Like as far as advice. Yeah, somebody was like, and that's your magic. They say you are you.
That's deep.
We all have our gifts and something that we can do that nobody else can do it like us. So that's my magic. So when people go, oh, you're always uplifting all the time, you're always happy all the time, and I'm like, that's my magic. You know what I'm saying? We all have magic. I got magic. You know what I mean? There's things that I can do that a lot of people can't do. Like I said, like if I start teaching a master class to other trainers, they'll be like, damn.
Well, that's the thing.
A lot. And you make it look easy.
One thing is that you communicate well, and it's like you said, if you sit next to you, anybody will be your best friend.
They'll be engaged.
Not 1%.
Yeah, I know how to
because
close.
not everybody likes me.
Yeah.
He sits next to me, and I'm pretty funny.
Everybody loves me.
But I've never heard a bad word about you, a bad story about you.
Nah.
I've never seen like a black cloud around you.
Never.
You are
you never heard a bad word around me because I live in my true authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing you're gonna, me for years. There's nothing she's gonna hear about me and be like, Hino would never do that or say that because you guys know me already. It's
you don't get annoyed at stuff?
I get annoyed at people that don't have common sense. You know what I'm saying?
But that's everywhere. So how are you in such a good mood? I get annoyed if the fucking light bulb don't work. Because I get annoyed if it's hot.
Oh no. My grandfather said it was pay attention to what upsets people. So I pay attention. So that is irrelevant. That's you, because that can be replaced. He said, pay attention to what upsets you. If I sit in the car with you and you road rage, I know me. I would never speak to you or hang around with you or get in the car with you anymore. Yeah, because like, pay attention to the little things that upset me. Damn it! I'm like, what? My shoelaces are untied. Excuse me? That's what you was going crazy about? Like, unbothered. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna teach a class on that too one day.
Being unbothered.
Yeah. It doesn't. Fuck, man. This client just canceled. I'm like, so?
Have you always been like that, or do you think it's just with age you got more calm?
With age, it got stronger. You know what I mean? I've always been like this, and with age, it got stronger. It's like, yo, Hino, I'm cutting you off. I'm never done. I'm like, thank you.
I know. I feel the same way at my age.
Yeah. This the other person.
35.
This the other person. Why? Who? What? What'd I say? Who'd I hurt? Who'd I offend? No, I don't do that. It's like, yo, I'm not talking to you no more. That's it. We know each other 6 years. That's it. People go, man, can you believe my friend doesn't want to hang out with me no more? I was like, how long you know each other? It's like, since second grade. It's over.
Right, because some stuff is just
You've
over.
outgrown each other.
Chapter's closed.
It's outgrown each other. They will post on social media. Oh, these motherfuckers are loyal to you. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about that shit. Can you believe it? It's over. That season is over. Everything is seasonal. Winter's over.
Yep.
Get ready for summer. You start wearing lighter clothes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Make room for what's right.
If season doesn't show you how life changes and the caterpillar was complaining. You know that, right? I'm on the ground. I have no arms, no legs. I'm just crawling. Poof! Became a butterfly. He was complaining. And that's how those things to teach people, you know what I'm saying? Life goes on. You outgrow, you outwork everybody. That's always been in my head. Outwork everybody in whatever field you're on and outgrow everybody. People outgrow their fucking siblings. Because we're not in the same bunk bed anymore, motherfucker. Like,
and we both are adults.
I see you when I see you. We're adults, you know what I mean? We're living in different paths, and you got to learn. That's probably one of my greatest things, like to let go. You got to let go, man.
Is that the advice that you would give other people?
You should teach us a class on
You
that.
gotta let go. Stop. I just spoke in a class on what's today? Whatever.
Sunday.
We're not gonna mention it. A few days ago, I spoke in a class in Jersey Shore, and I said, you guys have to learn. And I was talking to most of the females. I said, you guys have to learn to let go and stop looking for closure. People want explanations to everything. I don't need no explanation.
No.
I'm cutting you off. Thank you. We had fun. Good night and good luck. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to know. I don't even want to know what I did. People don't even do shit, and they be questioning themselves. Like, they be going through their head like, what did I do? What did I do? I remember the last time we hung out. Let me look at old messages. What did I say? I don't do none of that. It's irrelevant to me, man. I'm so great by myself. Everybody else is just extra. I'm so great by myself. I just told you, I like to travel alone. You know what I'm saying? I got so much shit going in my fucking head. I feel like I'm talking to 5 people when I'm sitting down by myself. So it doesn't even matter. I don't need to. You don't get lonely, you don't get bored. I said, I've never felt those things in my life. I don't feel those things.
That's a superpower.
I want to sit in silence. I want to sit in the darkness.
When are you writing your book?
That's when I thrive. I get asked that every day.
When you writing your book? Come on.
I want to write the masterclass trainers book first, because I think that's like people need to know.
You should write a quote book. You should make a quote book.
Yeah,
pieces
I
of advice.
I can make that. I can make a quote book for like 365 days each.
You could.
You
A
read one for
calendar.
each day. Yeah. You read one for each day.
I used to get them for Annie from my daughter. All right, we're playing the game with you. This is our game.
What the hell is that? Yeah, tequila.
Let's just next time.
I'm not allowed.
Okay, this is the Truth Bowl.
Oh,
and
God, here we go.
It's just random questions, so we don't know what's gonna come out of it.
Who wrote
So I want you to.
Who wrote the questions?
We reviewed them. We reviewed them.
It was like,
it was from a previous episode.
Our producer
but this is
put
our
some
thing.
stuff. We probably said some stuff and just like put it.
Legend.
So I want you.
No, he don't get to pick. We're gonna ask him.
Oh, okay. But then he has to pick it.
I thought I'd go in there.
Yeah, he has to pick it. We can't pick it for him. That means we're picking his truth. No.
Who's gonna read it?
I'll read it.
Okay.
Okay? So
because I can't read.
Your big ass fingers. Okay.
Oh no, that's 2
What's
or
this
1?
one? It's 1. Okay, let's see what's there.
This is the truth, y'all. On a Sunday. Oh no, I can't even say what day it is.
Okay, let's see. This one is any fighters you ever trained with that, but I can't, it says hated, but I don't think, you don't really hate people. But is there any fighter you ever trained with that you was just like, nah, I don't even want to train this person again?
There was a lady I trained one time. She wasn't a fighter. I was just training her. But I was training her son. In the evenings, I was training her like 6 a.m. So if I train you at 6 a.m., like, that's a lot I'm doing, especially when I'm coming home at 4 a.m. from partying. So that's a lot. You're taking up a lot of my sleep time. So, and then one day I had like, I forgot, was it Kobe Bryant sneakers or a shirt? And she was like, you like Kobe Bryant? He's a rapist. I said, excuse me? That was the last day I've ever seen her
cut off
or trained with her. I've spoken to her in recent times because she came back again. She's a Karen. She's a Karen. She's like, you training Neo? He has 4 girlfriends. I was like, hey, you have none. You have none. And it's none of your business.
That part.
You got all this money and all this wealth and you still worrying about regular people. Bitch, please. Oh, I thought you were trying to give me a high five.
No high five. Give me that shit.
Yeah, so that was the only person I don't hate people.
Nice.
If you never boxed, what do you think you'd be doing right
now? Oh,
that's
a great question. I would be my dream job, other dream job. I'll probably be a firefighter.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I'll probably be a firefighter.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, but they don't get paid, so I don't know how I would make a living. Okay. So I don't know, but just
make the
firefighter
calendar.
Yeah. I would have definitely been on the
calendar. All right, one more. Oh yeah, one of those. Yeah.
That's my dream job, to be a firefighter.
All right.
Last question.
I get jealous of the firefighters when I see them with their uniform. I'm like,
I know, right? It looks so cool.
I would have been a hot throb, or whatever it's called.
All right. Give us a random behind the scenes story that has happened like in your time of like training people that you'd be like, you would not even believe.
What's a random story? Damn, there's so many. There's so many. Oh, Okay, this is a good one. And I always wanted to tell this story. I was training this girl. I'm not going to drop no names. I was training her for like a year because she was wanted to fight in the haymakers. Right?
Okay.
And all trainers should listen to the story. But there's only one rule in training. It's like, don't steal clients. Because you're stealing money. That's like stealing money.
Yep.
And me, I got a million clients. But still, it's the respect. It's the principle of it.
Right.
Some girl told me the other day, she said, it's the principle of it. And I was like, I don't give a fuck if it's the lunch lady, baby. But anyways, I just had to add that joke in there. It was perfect timing. So it's the principle of it. So one time I came off a tour. I was on I was on the OVO tour overseas in Europe. And I was working with Kevin Hart on Jumanji 2 on his movie set. So I would go to Drake 1 week. I'll go to Kevin Hart. I did this for like 3 months.
Wow.
So I came back and I'm behind the desk. You know how you're behind the desk, but you can't see the front. On my gym on Melrose, and I can hear her voice. I'm like, and mind you, I just came back to town. I said, why would she be here? She wouldn't text me and be like, yo, I'm coming to train. She was training with the other trainer whom I never liked. And mind you, I get along with everybody. If I say I don't like somebody, you know it's serious. And they were training together, and I'm hearing her voice, and I'm like, so I get up off the thing, and I'm like, I'm about to leave because I'm not gonna be in the gym while somebody else is training my fighter.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I came and they both looked at me in shock, like, "You're back in town."
She was cheating.
I was like, "This is what's going on."
Got caught cheating.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like that. And then I just left. No scene. I'm not gonna cause a scene because if I beat him up, it doesn't do nothing.
Right.
Those kind of things.
And it's
do
not
nothing.
good for the gym.
Yeah.
It's not good at all. With somebody here that I beat somebody up in the gym because I would have destroyed him.
Yeah.
So, anyways, long story short, this is the end of it. And that's the number one rule, and nobody should do that. You guys know that till today. She raised money and opened a gym for him like a couple of months ago. It's still there.
Bitch.
So, yeah. Yep.
That is crazy.
I still speak to her.
Give me her dress.
No. She's good people. She's good people. But that's probably one of my. I've never told that story.
That's crazy.
Yeah, publicly. But yeah. They still have the gym running and everything. I see it on social media because I follow her. I don't.
You know what? Fuck them.
Yeah.
All I
God
know.
don't like ugly. You know what I'm saying? It's all.
And he's watching everything.
Exactly. And that kid is a bad person. You know what I'm saying?
general.
Like in general. Like a lot of people say now negative things. Like what you said earlier. Like you've never heard no fucked up shit that I've done. I don't need to do none of those things.
None of it.
I don't need to cut through. I don't need to steal from nobody. I don't need to short end anybody to get to the next level. Everything you see that I did to get to the next level was authentic. That was just grind. That's all it is. Like there's no one person that'll come in and be like, Hino did this to me, and that's how he got to this Nike contract. No, I've never done none of those things. You know what I'm saying? My shit is, if I wanted to fuck people over, I'll be a billionaire by now. I swear to God, I'll be such a billionaire. I hang out with all these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I see them sign a contract, I'll just put my name in there with 2%. And here I am.
There's only one king.
Yeah, exactly.
Only one king.
Yeah.
King Hino.
So it's like, there's nobody that can come over here and be like, yo, all my shit is authentic, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, Hino.
It was wonderful having you.
Oh, man.
Wait, you gotta tell everybody, look in the camera, tell them how they can follow you.
Oh, that they can follow me? Follow me where?
Well, not to your house.
Follow them home.
No.
Yeah.
I'm Hollywood Hino, Hollywood Hino.
We're gonna put
On
the
Instagram.
link, so make sure you go follow him on Twitter, Instagram,
Yeah.
every
You wanna
other
hear me
place,
ranting every day.
and watch his crazy
I hope some
stories.
things I said made sense today to
It
some
made
people.
a lot of sense.
Yeah, because like there's 3 things that happen in our lives, all of us. We're either going through it, went through it, or it's on its way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on its way. So sometimes I say something and it won't register to somebody because it never
That
happened
happened
to
to
them.
them. Yeah.
It's on its way.
Yeah.
It happens to all of us.
Yeah.
It happens to all of us.
It's
pending.
It's pending.
So
It's
brace
true.
yourself. Brace yourself.
Just that advice right
Yeah.
back
Right,
here,
yeah.
because you're
It's
gonna
on its
need
way.
it one
I
day.
never went through a divorce. Oh, bitch.
It's on its way.
It could be.
27. That's your date. How you doing?
Thank you for coming to
Thank
our
you,
show.
guys.
Like,
And
I
thank you
really
guys for
appreciate
tuning
it.
in.
No,
I
really
am
and truly,
such a
like
fan.
you from since that you know that we was having this podcast, you was just
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm like, I gotta come
Yeah,
on,
I
and
gotta
you know what I'm
come
saying.
on.
I gotta come and
I
support
said
you
that to
guys.
you the first time. I said,
Yeah,
I gotta do
but
it.
you always support me. You always
gotta
support
support. I'm your
anything that's
biggest
going
fan.
on. I love you so much,
I
and
love
thank you for being on our show today.
Thank you,
We appreciate
Hino.
you.
Amazing.
And
I
thank
hope-
you to the fans.
Pass it to the
Yes.
people. You know, each one teach one.
Yes.
We rise by lifting each other, and
Definitely.
this is part of it, man. You got to support the greatness.
Thank
you know what I mean?
you.
I support greatness only,
Yes.
and this is what it is.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for watching our show
Thank you
today.
for watching.
Please, as we said, follow and subscribe on YouTube,
Yes.
TikTok, Twitter,
Oh shit, we on YouTube.
Instagram
At Queen and Heat.
Queen and Heat, and we will see you guys next time.
Deuces.
Deuces.